I'm not a Scotsman, but Scotland, Edinburgh, will forever be in my heart, always. Initially, when I arrived, all the parade planning that took place was COVID into all procedures, and that meant stripping all parades back to the very basic and trying to deliver something that had never been delivered for a state event while using minimal amount of personnel. Some would say it was easy, but it definitely wasn't, but that set the conditions then for the year, because everything started getting larger and bigger and the crowds were coming back, and Scotland really came out in force as those years and those days, months, started opening up into years. The most prominent that highlight to myself is welcoming Her Majesty to Scotland after the COVID pandemic, and then getting to take her to Balmoral, and then obviously sending her back to Windsor after enjoying her time here in Scotland. The most notable event in that period was then unfortunately welcoming Her Majesty back, but her passing while she was here, and Scotland as a state then delivering, as 51 Brigade and JMC Scotland did on behalf of the nation initially, with Operation Bridge, or Unicorn as it was here in Scotland. People perceive certain roles in the military to be, of a certain way and manner, but that's not the case. That's not what I wanted to present. People were there to have a good time. It was so easy to smile, take a photograph, and just try and make their evening. And the spectacle and the pomp and pageantry isn't just these events or the coronation event or Unicorn and things like the tattoo, UK PLC, and what the armed forces can deliver. A lot of planning goes in on the background, but no one ever wants to deliver those events. No one ever, wants to be the forefront of those events and the delivery of them, but we always plan, we always prepare, and that's the strength of the military in the background. Those things are still happening now, even for our newly, coronated king. It's just procedures that need to take place.
So extremely proud to be the new Garrison Sergeant Major of Edinburgh. It's a very busy appointment, as my predecessor has pointed out on many occasions. It was started today with the King's coronation, and it will go on to many state ceremonial events between now and the end of July, concluding the summer with the Edinburgh military tattoo in August. I think it's extremely important. It's a very historic role, that going back to when Edinburgh was a larger garrison. However, I think what we put on in Edinburgh for Scotland and for all the state ceremonial events is extremely important to promote Scotland, and that's hopefully what we will be doing well over the summertime.
I'm not Scottish, but I feel like a son of Scotland. Absolutely, open-heartedly been loved by this country, by this city. Couldn't have asked for a better posting. Loved it.